Most websites don't fail because something is broken. They fail because everything looks acceptable. Pages load. Navigation works. Content exists. And at some point, someone says, "It's fine." That phrase sounds harmless. It isn't. Fine is the most expensive status a website can have. Because fine delays scrutiny. It delays correction. And it quietly compounds cost. When something is obviously broken, it gets attention. There's urgency. There's accountability. But when everything looks fine, no one looks closer. No one asks whether the site is actually doing its job. No one questions whether the messaging is clear. No one challenges whether the structure supports decision-making. So assumptions stay untested. Performance issues don't disappear. They just become invisible. This is how underperformance hides. Not through failure, but through comfort. You'll see it in small things. A homepage that explains but doesn't position. Navigation that's logical but not intuitive. Pages that inform but don't persuade. Nothing is wrong enough to fix. Nothing is strong enough to win. And because there's no obvious failure, the cost is never calculated. Lost inquiries aren't tracked. Longer sales cycles aren't blamed on the site. Weak conversion is written off as market conditions. Fine protects the status quo. It protects past decisions. It protects internal consensus. It protects the idea that earlier choices don't need revisiting. Reevaluation feels uncomfortable, so teams default to familiarity instead of accuracy. This isn't about laziness. It's about human behavior. Comfort feels safe. Correction feels risky. But comfort is not a performance metric, and familiarity is not proof of effectiveness. Design doesn't introduce new problems. Design makes existing decisions permanent. Once execution begins, ambiguity hardens. Structure locks in. Messaging calcifies. That's why so many websites look competent, but quietly underperform. Fine isn't neutral. It's expensive, not because it's wrong, but because it delays the moment when correction would have been cheap.